How can I get over feeling like a loser for buying the narcissist lies? Hi, my name is Martha. I'm a clinical sexologist with a doctorate in human sexuality. I'm also a relationship coach, and you can find me at Eros Coaching. That's eroscoaching.com. Okay, so how can you get over feeling like a loser for buying into a narcissist lies? So I've been in 2 relationships, 2 major ones, in which both of them were narcissistic people. So what narcissistic people do is that they are the center of the universe. Everything is okay by them if they are the center. And they would tear you down and manipulate you so that you feel worthless and small. And they actually take power and energy from that, being in control. So narcissistic people, I feel, cannot be helped. There's just something in them which is just cruel. So having said that, that's not your question, I know, but I just want to say that a little bit like what narcissistic people are like. So now, having said that, if you knew better, you would have chosen better. If you knew better, you wouldn't have chosen this person. But you didn't know better. You didn't know. You didn't know because you didn't know. You may not have had relationship experience. You didn't know what a narcissistic was like. You didn't know the symptoms. You didn't know what to look out for. But now, hopefully, you know what a narcissist is like, and you learn from it. You become wiser from it. You realize that there are such people like that, because there is no mean bone in you, and that's why you cannot imagine there would be people out there who are so bad. So you need to know this. You need to know you didn't know, and now that you know, you need to have some compassion and kindness towards yourself. Let go of the rest. Let go of the pain. Let go of being so hard on yourself. Let go of that belief that being hard on yourself is going to cure you falling for narcissists again. It may not. Being hard on yourself just makes you more fearful of anything and everything. And I'm sure you don't want to be someone who lives life feeling scared. So my question to you is, how would you have advised your friend if she experienced exactly what you did? So I'm sure you're a nice person, because narcissists are always drawn to super nice people. I'm a super nice person, drawn to 2 narcissists. And a lot of empaths actually are drawn to narcissists, because there's this huge desire in us to help. And we have a lot of compassion, and we pick up on people's feelings. And perhaps you are an empath like me. But anyway, if you have a friend, what advice would you give your friend? So it's really good to kind of like switch this around, because we realize that actually we don't give ourselves that kind of advice. So now that you've identified that advice, what advice would you give her? And could you give some of it to yourself? Give it back to you. And could you then be able to take that advice and take it on board and actually do it? Yeah. So you might want to think of a friend in mind, like, I wish she didn't do that. She's hurting herself. I wish she just knew like how beautiful she is and how worthy she is, and how she doesn't need to settle. So say some of these things back to yourself. So one of the things that I just want to wrap this up with is to say that we are humans, and humans make supposedly mistakes, and or do things that we're not proud of, including becoming a victim. We're not proud of being victims, but we're not proud of it, and we learn from it. So learn from it, learn to love yourself so much that inner wisdom inside you will never let this happen again. never happen again. Because you start to treat yourself as this precious person who deserves the best. So instead of giving your all to other people, give it to yourself first. Something inside you will start to shift, and you realize how worthy you are, and you don't fall for all those lies so quickly. You are just that bit more savvy now. And this is when you develop the discretion and the discernment. Discretion and discernment means being able to tell, not just from what someone says, but also the things that they don't say. And then the emotions that are behind the words that they say. And as an empath, this was a skill that I have learned to hone over the years. And as a sexologist, I use these skills to help my clients as best as possible in the shortest amount of time and the short time that we have. So I'm sharing this with you because I have great compassion and empathy for you. Don't get caught into that negative cycle of self-blame and self-pity, because that by itself can really be quite addictive. Like, you know, you get caught in that and you find it hard to pull yourself out of it. So just know that you just didn't know better, and now you know better. So this is Martha of Eros Coaching. Love to hear from you, your thoughts, comments, questions, and you can email me at ask@eroscoaching.com.